Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What a public land giant. Oh, man! You ought to see him come in, boy. I mean, you couldn't see nothing but that big frame coming.
I've seen some crazy stuff so far. A lot of deer movement, but not the one that I'm after. He's a giant 8-point I call Tony. So a couple years ago, he was around that 120 mark. Just a solid deer. Nothing really special about him. I've got a friend that's got a matched set of sheds off of him from a couple years ago. And ever since then, I've been wanting to keep an eye out on him. And then last year, he was a very regular visitor to one of the areas that I hunt a whole lot. He wasn't really a target because we had a bigger target buck named Buster, and my dad shot him last year. So I kind of let the area cool off, and he was here during daylight several days last year as like a 130-ish kind of a deer. Nothing super special again, but just a very solid, good buck. And probably would have shot him last year if I would have had an encounter. He was that good. And then this year, boy, he's 5.5, and he's probably mid 140s. Just a clean, solid 8-point, just absolutely huge. I got him on camera towards the end of September, and I knew he was big just from that glimpse that I got, and then put some more cameras out, and I got some really good footage of him running scrapes and going down some trails and stuff. He is a awesome, big public land Arkansas deer, and he's kind of taking my attention right now because I've been getting him pretty consistently. It's the right time of year. I'm still seeing a lot of does grouped up, but it's about to bust off at any moment, and I better be in the tree when it does, because you don't get very many opportunities at deer like this. I've got several other bucks on camera and some that are bigger than Tony, but with the history that I've got with Tony and then the consistency that he's been showing up, this is the buck that I'm going after, and hopefully I can get it done.
starting to get prime time. We saw a few does, one small buck this morning, and they should start moving here before long. I'm on a drainage. There's a ditch right behind me, and they travel the edge of this ditch, the edge of this old field right here, and catch these bucks cruising down the edge of this. They like using this terrain feature to check for does in this field. But I'm not going to talk too much. It's starting to get prime time. They should start popping out any time.
Well, first I gotta apologize to Russten. I know he had his heart. He had his heart set on this buck. He had his heart set on this buck, but I got him. And this is a public land giant. I get excited over these things, but man, this is a good buck. I can't wait to get down and go see him. I don't think there's gonna be any ground shrinkage. He's a big one, but I heard I didn't have time to video him. There was two does popped out of this ditch here behind me. I just got my muzzleloader, and by the time I got the muzzleloader, they ran right under me. I noticed it was him, and I mean, it happened so fast. And I just stopped him at 10 yards. It's quartering away. Shot him at 10 yards. It would have been a chip shot for a bow, but he's gonna easily make muzzleloader record book. He went down, he didn't go 50 yards, but it's gonna be my biggest muzzleloader kill by far. I've killed a lot with muzzleloader, but this is the biggest. Let's get down, go check him out. Man, super excited over this. I was hoping I'd have an opportunity at him. A lot of hours in after this deer. Russten's been hunting his butt off. For this buck. This one's for him. Whew. Let's go check him out. I'm gonna ease over here to where I shot him. I saw him go down But he's over here. So you want to see where he was standing right here. Standing right here. We're just gonna walk up to him. There's blood right there. There's good blood. We're gonna just walk over here to him. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can. Yeah, he's pumping the blood out. He didn't go far. Man, bunch of blood. Easy blood trail to follow if you had to follow it, but fortunately we ain't gonna have to follow it. I seen him go down. He should be laying just right up here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What a public land giant. 8-point. Unbelievable. Oh. He's big, boys. He is big. There he is. That's a big 8 right there. He's pretty. He is pretty. That is one pretty deer right there. Man, so fortunate to have such a good place to hunt. Good public land. Whew, I hate it. Hate it for Russten, but he's mine. He's a good buck. That's gonna make a beautiful mount right there. Beautiful. Rustin's on his way, Dalton's on his way. I think Dalton's bringing his son. And we're gonna celebrate this. This is awesome. I love doing this. Can't wait for Russten to get here to give him a big hug. I want to celebrate with him. What a toad.
Alright, I'm headed in to go recover this buck with my dad, and Dalton's right behind me. Man, we've been after this buck all year long. Passed him up in years prior. We've got 3 years of history with this buck, and my dad finally got it done. I've been hunting this buck like crazy for the past few weeks. My dad drew a muzzleloader permit hunt for this piece of public, and I was like, dude, you got to go after him. I did not draw for it, so I was not allowed to hunt this weekend in here. There he is down there, I can see him. And I told him you gotta come in here after Tony. So that's what he did.
Can you believe that? Oh my gosh. Ah, man, you talking about it coming together. I'm telling you what. We've hunted this buck so hard. I know. Yeah, I've spent my entire since opening day after this buck. Oh man. Where'd he come from? Right down there. You know this crossing over here? Yeah. 2 does come up out of that crossing, I mean, and they went straight down that line. He was right on their tail. And he went right under me. I shot him at 10.
Yellow. We're going over to him. I'm out of breath. Okay. No, I'm just jacked up. Well, no, it's not that bad of a walk. I'm just excited. Golly. All right, I gotta go.
All right,
golly. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Oh, he's a giant. Oh my gosh.
Look at that. That's a good public land 8 right there.
Oh my gosh. What a giant. Okay. Oh my gosh. Give me some knuckles. Golly.
We kill them, don't we?
I mean, I was after this buck hard. Oh man.
Is that trippy?
Look at that.
What do you see, dude?
Hey, Trip.
Good job, Rusty.
So we started a story with this buck a couple of years ago. Russten got a game camera picture of him, and we knew that he was going to be on the radar in the future. So we kept an eye on him. And this year, Russten started getting pictures and videos of him, and we knew it was a buck that we wanted to take. We're on public land, and there's always that chance somebody else could get on him and kill him. So Russten's been on him real hard and heavy, trying to kill him with a bow. Yesterday, the first day of the muzzleloader hunt, got in here real early. I usually get in well before daylight, and started off really quick. Started seeing does, started seeing small bucks. Ended up having 17 different sightings of bucks. I think a couple of them were the same ones, but there was a lot of hot does in here running around, and these bucks were trailing and following those. It was a real eventful day. I saw this buck, was not able to get a shot on him, and so the day ended really good. Had high expectations for today. Got in here again early this morning. It started off kind of slow. I was seeing a doe here and there, ended up seeing about 12 does and one small buck. I was starting to wonder what was going on after such a good day yesterday. And I heard some cracking behind me, sticks breaking and stuff, and there was 2 does ran out from a ditch right behind me. And this buck was, I mean, right on them. They ran right under my stand. I was able to grab the muzzleloader, couldn't get the video camera on in time. So I went ahead and stopped him at 10 yards and shot him, and he didn't go 40 or 50 yards. So I FaceTimed my dad and told him that I got it. And,
he knew what buck it was too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just a real quick FaceTime, and he congratulated me. And then I called Russten, and
I wouldn't answer
his
though.
phone. It wasn't on him. And so I called, I think called Dalton next. I don't know if he believed me or not when I told him.
Well, when Dalton called me, I was like, no, he didn't. He would have called me, and because that was the first time I heard it ring.
Check your phone. He called you about 4 times, and then it got real for him.
Yeah, and then I checked it. I'm like, oh my gosh, he actually called me during daylight.
Well,
it happened.
Rustin's deer season's over.
Did you believe me when I told you?
Well, if you're calling me at 4 o'clock, then something's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't get it done, so you had to leave Kansas and come get it done for me.
So
Isn't he big? Golly.
he's a good
I mean, that's about as good as it gets in Arkansas for a public land 8-point.
I mean, it just don't get a whole lot better than this.
It don't get better. I mean, that's just
I've
awesome.
been fortunate enough to kill 2 giant 8-points back-to-back years.
Yeah.
Public land.
Arkansas public land.
Arkansas public, and it just doesn't really happen.
Hold him.
Hey Trip, can
Hold
you give
him
me
up.
5?
Give him a high five. Say, good job, Rusty.
Can you give me 5?
Say, cowabunga, dude. Can you give him a high five?
No.
Give him a big high five.
I want a big high five from Trippy.
Tell you what, it's a big advantage having trail cameras to know what's here and then decipher where we want to go.
Yeah, you can. I mean, the only unknown is you have to have recent trail camera because public land you don't know. If
He could be
somebody
dead.
else-
Yeah, it just
You don't know
anything
if
could
somebody
happen.
else has killed him or not.
Can you grab him right there, too?
My goodness,
But we
look at that
knew-
frame.
Whoa! We knew he was still alive because I saw
Yeah.
him yesterday.
Well, I got
Hold him.
And nobody
watch out
else
for
has
my
been
camera.
hunting here.
Did I step on it?
Almost.
Hey, can you hold his antlers?
I got pictures of him just a couple hundred yards from here, or video of him running a scrape.
Yeah.
And then a day or two ago, I got footage of him walking in front of my camera that I sent y'all today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, can you go grab his antlers so Dad can get a picture of you?
What a beast.
And that ends the story to Tony. Such a beautiful public land, Arkansas whitetail.
Take your head up, hear me out. You're gonna be better off like this. Oh, hang on. They're great.